5'3", 53 inches.
I hope it's not
54 and a quarter. I'm going to be testing you though.
I'm listening. 5-star rated though. Look, there are 7 reviews. All of them are top marks. One of them just says OMG, outstanding, perfect maxi, excellent. There are some of the subheadings. We'll tell you more about it later.
Tanya, I love the shades on you.
We've only got up to 2X. 3X is gone and 2X is limited stock. And Tanya's 5'10 and a half. Remember the half. It's always important.
I'd wear the same. Well, Tanya's wearing the size medium. I would wear the size small. If you're in between sizes, just go with your first instinct. Tanya and Goody go from small to medium, medium to small. It's the way you like it to fit.
Medium, large, depending, because that's the good thing. If you're not too sure and you're distance shopping off the telly and you're thinking, what if it's wrong? This is not a really size critical range of clothing because of the stretch. The clever, clever stretch. The top that I'm wearing is coming up later. The trousers that I've got on, the jeggings also in this show, if you've been waiting to see the details of what I've got on. And the sack at 11 o'clock. Now, on to our first item with a lovely set of colour choices again, and easy pay. It's 143731. Stretch jersey, something you are so known for, and actually kicked it off here in the UK.
Yes, and we celebrated our 24th birthday at Kim & Co. 24 years old, 2 Sundays ago, and going on to 15 years here in the UK.
Remember when you launched?
Yeah, and we'll constantly, in November, I think it was the 15th, will be 15 years. But it all started with this fabric, and we were inspired, and I was inspired as I used to go to Paris and all over Europe, you know, to see the trends for different houses that I used to work for as a designer. And I came across this fabric, and now I'm looking at the screen, and just move over the digit is how expensive it was. Yeah. Falling in love with it because of the feeling, the softness, the intensity of color, the way there was not size sensitive, the way you can mix fashion and comfort and elegance and polish. Dancing with the light is the secret of the acetate, 95% acetate, 5% elastate, but not all are created equal. Machine washable. Yep. It's not bulky, it's dense, and you can see that best by the white. So you're looking at the ruby red, the jet black, the white that has the opacity because it's a matte yarn, and Debbie's showing you that non-wrinkling, non-creasing, non-seasonal, and one of the most expensive fabrics.
Ruby red limited, by the way.
And if you're looking, as you are, at the gunmetal gray, and you were admiring the crepe gunmetal gauchos, it looks like, but those were the petite palazzos, also available in the regular length.
The look of a suit, then.
It is quite exciting, but more important than that, hard to find a gunmetal or any shade of gray that's this exciting. So as you buy diamonds and platinum and velvet and all those very haute couture type of precious fabrics and metals, that is what the inspiration was. Not a green gray, not a blue gray, but an absolute distinctive precious metal kind of gray. So I would go for more than one. We're talking about a bolero that we're seeing on Goody and Tanya. White on white, black with the black palazzos. But what it does, and never mind all of what I just told you, because it is all about you and what clothes will make you feel. Lifting your proportion, 37 to 47 inches around the chest, but not size sensitive. We believe at Kim & Company, play up your curves, and you know somebody wants to look like you. So if you're very proud of what your size is and how you're shaped, and not being tight in the back of your shoulder blades, but having that glove-like looking sleeve and curving around your back so it's not falling backwards and off your shoulder as so many of those tops do.
Now, pearl limited stock, ruby red limited stock. And if you have a look at what Tanya's wearing, you'll see that dress later. What a wonderful suit that is, where you can actually cover up your arms if you're not a sleeveless dress wearer under normal circumstances. Just get this and wear it as a suit.
But feel very confident if you're wearing loose, big tunic shirts, being in silk or cotton or chiffons, and mixing with other ranges or lines of your favorite pieces in your wardrobe, maybe a big French cuff going over. The movement of this fabric is not only side to side, but up and down, allowing all the stretch in the up and down armhole measurement.
Love this. You honestly use it so much. And if you have a look round the back, because it is a high back, I don't know which of you is best to show it on. Perhaps, Tan, just put your hair up a little bit. It's very much more dressy, especially if you've got shorter hair. This is going to look good.
Absolutely beautiful, because that band goes all the way around, curving around the back of the nape of your neck. If you have short hair, if you just want to feel a little bit more covered or highlighted and have your neck look a little bit longer.
Cover up the back of your neck.
Yes,
distance.
I love that look. And the sleeves being long and glove length, but if you are petite, push them up, as you just saw both of our 5'10" and a little bit models in height wear, and it is appropriate for petites.
Very, very grown-up bolero, that one.
18 to 20 inches in length.
731. And Q's on the phone for that one, including the fact that it's on Easy Pay. So you pay a fraction, you pay a third now, plus delivery. Regulars, you know this. If you didn't know, though, it's a month apart, same debit or credit card, even if you're brand new. So go for yours. Talk to our operators in Liverpool, and then just tell them where you want to send it and how you want to pay. 3 to 5 working day delivery, not 28 days like some places. 30-day try-out period for everything, including my top. There's the details.
And Pearl was available, you said? Pearl is available?
Apparently, but just a few.
Okay.
We didn't show it, but it's very limited in that one. Now, have a look at this. If you love your empire cut like I do, you love the fact that this covers up all those bits further down like I do. This is on a little later on. It's 35.46, and you'll see it in the shell pink, which I also had the choice of today.
So pretty. So intricate and regal, yet there's a kind of a sweet kind of heart-shaped design going on there. It's very sweet. Yeah.
Patterns for people who don't normally do patterns. That's what I like about Kim & Co. So if you like that look and it cuts in your slimmest area, that's very clever, choosing empire lines. When people say, oh, it looks really good, you look right slim. It's like, yeah, shapewear, empire clothes sorted. Now this next one is a lovely, lovely shape with a drape neck. It is so gorgeous. You've got my favourite shade, your wonderful amethyst here. And look at this, and 4 Easy Pays as well on this one.
The Sunshine Happiness, the Chantilly yellow. If you're one of many that have to get the matte yarn being non-see-through in the Chantilly, you just become a little bit more optimistic. The same of opacity being in the Ace White. Then when we get into another neutral shade, more like, well, really ivory is ivory of keys of a piano. So that neutral, rich kind of shade of almost linen. So you have the shades of white, Chantilly yellow, that linen-y ivory shade, and then the color of that eyeshadow that I love, amethyst.
Yep.
And you love this shade too.
I love that shade.
And cerise, there's something very pretty and light and effervescent, kind of iridescent about the shade.
And compared to fuchsia, fuchsia's what, slightly more blue?
Yes, exactly that.
This one's a little tiny bit more red.
Uh-huh.
So £55 and you've got yourself a dress from Kim & Co, but look at what you're parting with. It's £13.75. £13.70. If you've got £13.75 plus P&P and you're a medium up to 3X on this, which of the colours would you go for right now? Would it be that lovely amethyst? Would you love to see the amethyst on Goody? Wait till you see this shape. And I love the fact with this, Kim, you've got that drape, but you've got the way you could wear the shoulders
pretty well off
down.
the shoulder. So if you're a little bit broader or narrower, depending how you like to wear things, and that's what I love, is it's haute couture type dressing. Whether you choose to wear it closer in and have a deeper drape, further out and have a wider drape and more of a Marilyn-esque type of extended shoulder. Wear it with a cummerbund, or as you see it, just as it is, with the bolero with a different kind of structured jacket and have the ease of movement underneath that. But classic and classic forever, being 40 to 42 inches in length, and that graduates. But a 1/4 inch length, and both of our models, Tanya wearing the Ace White and Goody wearing the amethyst, are wearing the size medium.
So you can see the length, the different lengths on the girls, because 10 at 5'10 and a half, Goody 5'10. So you can see Goody's on in a medium is just that tiny bit longer. So it's lovely, because if you're not too sure but you want it a little tiny bit longer, then this would be a good choice for you. Medium is available, so medium, large, extra large, 2X and 3X, and the length on it is actually 40 to 42. So on us, where would it be?
Where would it be on us? When you put it on, it would ride up just a little bit. So wear a skinny belt to just blues on to a higher length, as the fabric just cascades as that liquid. So nothing bulky, nothing thick. They could see the opacity being non-see-through of the Ace White, and now you're looking at the amethyst. And Goody, if you just open up the shoulders just slightly more,
inches above the knee.
Yeah, you can see that you can. So there's no ping, 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 what you said. If you're a first-time viewer of Kim & Company, saying, what's the buzz about? Because I love the clothes that take care of us, and not that we have to run taking care of clothes. What's an iron? I'm still trying to find out.
We love that. You get Kim & Co clothes, and so many of our different options here on QVC. They've got the stretch, they've got the look, they've got the way that they last without needing to take them off and iron them again. And if you're travelling, oh my goodness, they fold down very, very flat. So you take these away on holiday, you don't have to worry so much about your luggage allowance. Still to come, Dun, dun, dun. Leopard, cascade, sleeveless maxis like this.
And this is corals and reds and then yellows of Chantilly, saffron, gold. But what I love is not only the shade of red, which I'm very involved with, but it's the movement of this print. And equally, the wave of the blues of the alternative